Watch Dogs 1 had a lot of problems, but I think it was better than Watch Dogs 2, and I'm worried about Watch Dogs 3 if they're just gonna try to cash in on more political nonsense that doesn't exist. Because the political crap no one gives a shit about. Maybe you'll get some 12-year-olds, but they're not gonna care for that much anyways. They don't care. No one buys a video game for politics. That's the thing. We don't watch sports for politics. We don't play video games for politics. We play video games to feel like we're Superman with a gun. You know what I mean? Like, literally Superman with a gun. Imagine that. You know, you just everything in the world could die at your fingertips. Like, you're literally Jesus at that point. You know, we don't play video games to, like, make us think some deep, profound bullshit we didn't ask to think about. Like, no, we wanted to smoke weed and play video games, and that's it. You know? And, like, you can't make the game hollow and expect us to not notice it. Like, the second one is profoundly hollow. They took out all the side content and forced it to only be online. Okay, retarded. You don't put the side content as online only, because then you just took away everyone's side content. Like, the only way to do it is like PvP or PvE, co-op kind of. It's just stupid. All the bounty hunting, like they should have kept it and added the PvP. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Like, the thing I loved about these types of stealth games is just, you know, in open world stealth games is the amount of, you know, side quests you could get just lost doing. So I'm probably going to start a new playthrough of Watch Dogs. I played it on as much as I could on realistic, and then the last 2 missions I fucking played on normal or hard. Like, part of it I played on normal, part of it I bumped it down to hard because I was just getting so pissed off, and I just wanted to finish it and move on and then get to Watch Dogs 2, because the beginning of Watch Dogs 2 makes you think that the rest of the game is just as good as Watch Dogs 1, but I don't know what they did. They cut a lot of the good out of that game, and too many cutscenes, too much story bullshit I don't care about. So let's just compare all the side quests that I can do in here and all the stuff that I can't do. I mean, look at this map. That is fucking loaded. I mean, forget the checkpoint. online only. You can't even do it offline. If you don't have online, you can't do them. And you're never going to find anybody to play them with anyways. I found one person, and it wasn't even for the game I wanted to play. Somehow it put me in a different game. Really irritated me. I don't know why they got rid of all this stuff. Like, that was what was good about this game. Let's do an investigation. Collectibles.
Chicago citizens want police to put an end to the vigilante. Some are even going so far as to equate his acts to domestic terrorism. His attacks seem to be motivated by some sense of justice, but some of his actions have led to major damages, costing the city a hefty sum. Police are encouraging the vigilante to turn himself in. They promise to listen to his grievances, and if he has information that leads to criminal arrests, they will follow through. Leave it to the professionals, they urge. But for now, the professionals are still left without any answers.
We're heading out. Sure you don't want to go with us? You want us to bring anything back? We'll bring back something. Okay. I'm talking at you.
Hey, want to try a digital trip? It's crazy, man. I got here some digital trips. Wild audio waves and just do monkey business with your brain. Hey, you like to bounce? Have a wild trip, my friend.
20 minutes? Come on, man. Get out of there. You read a book? All right.
Wait a minute, hold on. Are you sure you're not letting personal issues interfere with business issues here?
But she burned bad last year. I'm sure as hell not gonna let her do that to you.
All right. Minutes? Come on, man. Get out of there. You read a book? All right.
Technologies Group. Invest in ideas. Our research
And all kinds of